Hi there, welcome to my tutorial on how to put in these hair extensions. The make that I'm actually using is Lauren Pope. The colour that I've got them in is Lauren's Locks, which seems to match my hair colour and my hair tone pretty well. The reason I go for this colour is obviously it matches my own hair colour. And also that it's not just one block colour, it's sort of got different shades going throughout it, which makes it look even more natural. These are the 18 inches. So you get 7 pieces. This is your first piece, it's the one with 2 clips, so this sits just at the bottom of the neck. The second piece has 3 pieces, but it's got a shorter bit of fabric between the clips. For example, this is the third piece and it's got a longer bit of fabric there. So this is your second piece with 3 clips and a shorter bit of fabric. And the final sort of long piece is this one that's got just the longer bit of fabric and also 3 clips. You then have 4 pieces of that have 1 clip that are sort of separate. And they go at the front here just to frame your face. So begin by just separating your hair. We're going to put the first piece in, which is at the bottom of your neck. Now, people will probably tell you that you should do this and have it exactly even, but that would just take a lot of time. And let's face it, who's going to have it that even anyway? So there you go, I've just done that. So you want to take the hair and have it just here at the bottom of the neck. So clip this up. Now I always back comb my hair because my hair is quite fine. I often find that some pieces can slip out quite easily, so I always just back comb the hair so that you give the extension something to hold on to. Okay, so this is your first piece, the one with 2 clips. There you go, so I just clip that in at the back, as you can see there. And then we're just going to repeat that with the other 2 long strips. So obviously you want to leave a little bit of hair between the piece that you've just put in so that you can clip in the next piece. Again, don't worry about it being too even or uneven. And again, just back comb these bits. This is your second piece, so the one with 3 clips but a shorter bit of material in between the clips. And again for the third piece. Try not to have too thicker bits of hair in between each layer, just because that's when you get the bits that will show. So I'm just pulling this out because there's not quite enough hair there. There we go, and again, back comb those bits. There you go, so that's all your long strips done. Now we're going to take the shorter pieces and we're going to put them in to sort of frame your face. This is what a lot of brands of hair extensions don't do. They just do sort of these long strips, but there's nothing that sort of frames the face and hides these bits. So you can see at the minute that I've got where my natural hair is, you can see that you've got this sort of staggered line, and then you've got the long extensions. So if we obviously make your parting where you're going to have it. Okay, so there we go, that's one set. Now some of you, if you want to put your hair up, or you want to take sort of this bit back and you wanted to clip it up like this, I probably wouldn't put in the second set, just because they'll come up higher in your head and you'll sort of see them here. So if you were going to put your hair back or clip this little bit up or something, just put in the first two. But I'm going to go for all of them today. So there we go. Now, obviously, I can't go out looking like this. The extensions are obviously quite straight. Even though my hair is straight, you can still sort of see the line. So what I'm going to do is just put a light curl in the extensions. So I'm using a curling wand. Mine is from a make called Aria. If you go to Selfridges or your local Boots, you can also find different brands. Mine is the medium size. You can also get a smaller size. Obviously, the smaller the barrel, the tighter the ringlet's going to be in your hair. I think, if I'm honest, I would have gone for the larger one, so you get more of a wave rather than a curl. But you do have to be quite careful with these. They heat up pretty quick. I've actually got my GHD styling mat that I've got them on, so I don't burn the table. But yeah, they do heat up pretty quick. In fact, that's ready to go. So we're just going to take piece by piece. It doesn't really matter if you start from the front or if you start from the back. I'm going to start from the back. You don't want to, I mean, obviously the thinner that you take a strand of hair, the tighter the ringlet's going to be. But I just want to put in sort of a light wave, so I'm going to use quite big, thick amounts of hair. So you start at the top and wind it round. Like that. I'd hold it for 4 seconds, so this one's probably done. See that? And it just gives it quite a messy kind of natural look rather than a tight ringlet. There you go. Sometimes if I want a more ringlety curl, I curl as I put the extensions in. So I put the first piece in with the rest of my hair up and then curl that. But do just be careful of your fingers because this does get quite hot. And sometimes that happens. So you can see between the two sides that just adding a bit of just light curl, messing it up a bit, can really help blend your own natural hair into the extensions. So let's do the other side. Some people like to get their extensions cut into their hair. So if you wanted to frame your face a little bit more, you could have the hair extensions staggered so someone can come along and cut sort of down them to give them more of a shape. But it's just personal preference, really. Go, and there's the other side. So finally, just to finish it off, I always just back comb my own hair. Just to give it a little bit more body. And then I also just back comb, sort of tease the extensions, just to bring them to life a little bit more. And there you go. All right, thank you so much for watching.